Let's go.
Hey guys, here with me today I have Marlon from Bassjackers. How you doing?
Pretty good. Just played the show at 1:30.
How was the show?
That was amazing.
How was the crowd? How was the energy?
The energy was really good. Like this club is amazing. Has great production and like together with the music, the production, the lights, the effects, the people. Yeah. The energy was insane. It was great.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about Bassjackers. So how do you guys work together as a team? And in terms of production, how do you guys convey your ideas?
I mean, Bassjackers basically started as one DJ, one producer. When we started, we had no idea what we were doing. At the end, we figured out that it's best to do what we both love, what we both good at. So Ralph is a producer, I'm the DJ. But Ralph's not in the studio always by himself. It's me. Like I play all the shows, I get feedback from all the stuff he makes, and we go back and forth about all the new ideas. Sometimes I have a new idea, sometimes he does like a new sketch for a track or whatever. And then when we have something, I go check with the crowd, like hey, they love it, like I test it out, and then I come back in the studio with Ralph and we finish the track together. Awesome. And that's how we work. It's a team. I mean, he's not on stage, but me on stage is me representing the both of us.
So you're
Bassjackers.
Awesome. So you're pretty much like on-stage manager and backstage manager.
I mean, I'm the DJ.
Yes.
Ralph is the producer. But like the music that we make is like an end product of both of our vision and for music. So when I play something, I listen more to like what works for the crowd, and Ralph listens more as a producer, as a musician, and that together is Bassjackers. That together is that high energy music that makes the crowd go crazy.
All right. So what's your favorite song till date, and how do you say you relate to it?
Our favorite song, like ever,
You've
or
produced,
like
so
our own favorite song?
Favorite song, yeah.
That's really hard because like, not to sound like cocky, but I really love most of our songs, just because it's like the energy that it gives. But I think right now, we released it like over a year ago. Still one of my favorites. I played it tonight. It's still All Aboard. It's together with D'Angelo and Francis, and it's the Dimitri Vegas and like Mike edit that I play. And even like I was already like more than an hour 15 in the set. Mm-hmm. I play All Aboard, and the club energy just.
So how do you maintain the energy, and how do you keep the crowd going?
I mean, I try to play in little waves of energy.
Yeah.
So it's not go, 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 go. It's you go, take it back a little bit, you go, like you keep the crowd interested.
Yeah.
At least I try.
True that.
Usually I succeed, but you know, it's just like all about timing, anticipation, feeling out the crowd, reading the room. A club is always different than a festival. Sometimes you have to play track a little longer, let it go for a little bit. Sometimes you have to switch, you know? You always have to keep your eye on the crowd. Okay. And I think that's the art of DJing, and I think that's what makes it interesting too. It's like it's not the technique itself of DJing, it's more like reading the room.
With the crowd, yeah. So you worked with pretty much big names, Martin Garrix, Rehab, and who would you say was the easiest to work with, and why?
I mean, Martin Garrix, we know him since like the start of his career. He's a little musical genius, to be honest. And I mean, we have good experience with all the people we work with. I also think otherwise we wouldn't work with them. First, there is a vibe, there's a connection, and then you decide to work with each other. And I think all the guys we work with, like Garrix, Rehab, Cashmere, they're all great producers. They all have their own vision on music, and it's just fun to switch it up, to work with different people. And every time we work with someone else, you learn something, and you have fun in the studio. And I think that's what makes it so great to do a collaboration.
That is true. That's true. So you travel a lot. How do you keep balance? How do you maintain your personal life?
Personal life, not so much. I mean, you try to make time for the important stuff, family, friends, whenever you're home. I travel a lot back and forth, so you know, like do shows, go back home, and like spend quality time. But it's life on the road. I mean, people say it's hard. I don't perceive it as hard. I perceive it as fun. It's my dream. It's what I love, and that's what keeps you going.
Awesome. So why would you say Crack Up was a hit?
Crackin?
Yeah, Crack Up. You saw. Why would you say that was a hit?
I mean, just to be honest as well, it was just when Martin Garrix exploded. He didn't edit.
Yeah.
So there you go. And it's a great track, of course, but the steam that he had at the moment, plus the track, which is a great track, made it happen. Like, I think that is definitely one of the biggest tracks in our career. I gotta admit, I don't play it as much anymore, but I might start putting it back in the sets. Do it maybe. I think we have to do like a special remix or something to keep it interesting. Yeah.
So quickly before we go, a bunch of questions for you to answer as quick as possible. You ready? One song you both like.
If I Ever Feel Better by Phoenix. It's not dance music, but it's a great song.
3 things you shouldn't do before you set.
3 things you shouldn't do. Eat a lot. Sleep right before your set. Not a good idea. And drink too much. It's never a good idea.
3 things you can fit into your pocket.
And my phone, my earplugs, and my USBs.
Who was the last person you called?
The last person I called? Probably Nigel. Where are you, Nigel? It's our manager.
And what's the caption on your last Instagram photo?
Oof, I'm not sure. I can check.
Well,
it's not a quick answer. I think the last Instagram photo. It's a good caption. It's backstage or in the crowd, and it's a photo where me and Ralph are in the crowd of the festival.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So one last question: what advice would you give to people chasing their dreams?
Well, first of all, keep chasing that dream. If it's your dream, work hard, have fun in the process. Don't be too tied up on the outcome.
Yeah.
Just have fun in the process. And if you're talented, if you keep going, don't give up, it will happen. It will happen.
All right. Thanks. It was great having you on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Stay blessed.